Okie dokie then, back to playing Last of Us 2. Playing the old siblings way of switching off every time we die. Nolan is in control right now, since he's the older sibling. Oh, gotta bash that glass. Wrong glass. That prompt came up while the glass was still there. I wonder what would have happened if you'd hit that.
Hawaii. We got that.
So,
What's that flower from Hawaii?
I hope this
Orchid?
session, maybe?
It wasn't a bird of paradise, I think.
Not a huge flower person. I recognize a lily when it's in the form of a fleur-de-lis. That's about it. Oh, I could probably recognize a rose too. So I hope this session tonight is like much more relaxing.
Oh,
That was so stressful.
that was a rough one, man. You got like this Frankenstein abomination of infected.
Hope Yara's doing okay.
So yeah,
Probably not. After the night we've had.
so you know, we've been saying at the end of videos like, oh, by the time this comes out, we'll be close to reviewing movies again.
Yeah.
So it was, yeah, I just looked it up and I apparently missed the update from last week, like late last week, that Tenet in fact got delayed 2 more weeks, so we won't be reviewing movies soon. You want to know how I got these scars? Alright, that wasn't exactly quiet. How did that dude not hear that? They're not that far.
Hey, Deaf Mike, see anything out there?
We're all looking for you. What did you do? Nothing. I told you to stay put. I couldn't. Your friends are all over the place.
Not exactly my friends at the moment.
Yeah. Now we just need to get the hell out of here.
Especially in the loaming period
Oh, my
like this. Like, plant life and stuff usually gets very quiet at this time of day. And so, as a result, like, noise carries very far. That's something I learned getting the Wilderness Survival Merit Badge, Nolan.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're well on your way to becoming a Kasari.
Yeah, okay.
Well, that's a lot easier to get back with.
Is that the boat from the
Yeah, that's the boat
from the start menu?
Yeah.
Doggo!
Hey, Alice. Hey. You want to pet her? It's okay.
Just don't draw a bow on her.
Yeah, see?
Well done. You can go see her now if you want.
Is she gonna be okay?
Yeah, actually. Hey.
They're just kids.
I know.
What happened to us?
We got swole.
Yeah.
Maybe we stopped looking for the light.
Maybe.
It's Abby's what, like 23, 24?
Yeah, I think she's only a few years older than Ellie.
I'm gonna go check on the girl.
Okay.
I mean, she was probably like, what, 15? During the events of the first game?
Well, Ellie was 14 at the start, which makes her about 15 at the end.
I'm talking about Abby.
But I think Abby's a little older than that. I
Little
think she
older
was
than that?
like maybe around 18. Which would make her only like 20.
You think so? I think she felt younger than that because she felt shorter.
Okay, that would only put her around 20 though. Only been 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, she's not old enough to be calling really the both of them kids.
Oh.
Lev, for one, yeah, because said he's 13 or he or she. I'm still
He.
kind of convinced that that it might be a girl.
Nah. Definitely a dude.
Was she dreaming about this again?
Yeah, it's different this time, though. The lights aren't all going on. There's no klaxon
Maybe this is a flashback to like,
coming back.
or like just before they were getting ready to leave after they cleaned up. Say she's at least 16.
Okay.
Maybe a little older.
Alright, what was that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
What day is it when she encounters Ellie at the theater? Is that day 4?
I
End
think
of day
it's
4?
day 4.
Ah, fell asleep on my gun rack again.
She's not going to come with you. Convince her. We broke the rules tonight. That's all she'll care about.
Owen? Just me. What are you still doing up? I was changing Yara's bandages. Can't believe she's on her feet already. Yeah, well, scars are tough.
I can get there and back.
What are they fighting about?
Fuck you, Yara.
Wow.
You behind.
Lev doesn't want to leave Seattle. Owen invited them to come to Santa Barbara. That is very Owen. I figured you'd have talked him out of going by now. Actually, I'm going with them. But not if you come.
Ooh.
Wow.
What? He may fall for your little act with these kids, but I don't. There's nothing to fall for. Isaac's top scar killer suddenly had a change of heart? Nothing to do with Owen, right? I haven't always done the right thing. You're a piece of shit, Abby. You always have been.
Always?
I'm done with you.
Remember that time we helped the zebra?
Yeah.
You want to do right by these kids? Get out of their lives before you screw them over too.
Wow. Maybe don't sleep with a woman's baby daddy.
Nice shirt.
Got in the gift shop.
Are you okay?
One of them with the dolphins, but they're all sold out.
How's your arm?
Stubby.
Better than it was this morning. Lev coming around?
He will. Do you mind helping me look for him? He's pretty worked up.
Sure.
Scars are really distracting.
He ran off this way.
Yeah.
So the scars are to like mimic their
The scars that their prophet had.
prophet. I don't know. I couldn't think of that word. Prophet.
Lev, come back here, please.
Why doesn't Lev want to go to Santa Barbara?
He's worried about our mom, about what'll happen to her because of us.
Should he be worried?
He needs to focus on his own safety right now.
What could happen to her?
Sometimes parents are held responsible for their children's sins. But our mom is so devout, she'll probably be fine.
Are there options for helping her?
He can't convince her to leave. No one could. I'm more worried of what she'd do to him. Lev! Lev! I'm sorry!
Lev, come on out! Lev!
Lev!
Shipwreck Cove. Oh, why didn't we get to see this before?
Lev! Lev!
Lev!
You know, I wonder if he saw this. He loves sharks.
Loves sharks but hates the ocean, huh?
He really opened up to you.
Well, he hates the ocean because of the sharks, but
Shared fear of dying.
He said you were brave.
He's a liar.
You hear that? Lev!
You think Lev's gonna make it through this?
maybe.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. She just wants to play. Hey, girl. What you got there? She won't hurt you. Okay, watch. Go get it, girl.
I think she wants you to throw it again.
Okay, one more time. Yeah, you're so fast. You want to try?
That doesn't seem like a good idea. She's not going to bite, right?
Nope. I promise.
Not if you have her favorite toy.
Can I do it again?
I think she would love that.
Love lives hiding up in the shark cage. Oh. Alright, one more time, good girl, then we gotta...
Through the mouth. Through the shark mouth. Yeah.
We gotta move on.
We should keep looking for him.
Yeah, pretty irresponsible for us to sit here and play with the dog, no matter how good of girl.
It's a girl.
She is.
Name's Alice.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, she could be named after Alice Cooper, but they did call her a girl, so.
At least they didn't take her whistling arm.
Why is he doing this?
Hey, do you think maybe he could convince your mom?
If she saw him like this, she'd strangle him with her bare hands.
Because there's no accounting for religious zealotry.
Not much. I heard some of your people calling him Lily.
For a long time, I didn't understand why he was questioning the laws, the traditions. When he explained to me how he felt inside,
Oh, so
I told
maybe
him he had
Lev
to
is
keep it to
trans?
himself. I was hoping he'd snap out of it. He seemed fine for a while. But then he shaved his head. Like one of the men. It was suicide.
Is that when you ran?
See, that's why I figured Lev was a girl, because I've
I
seen
screamed at him.
men from them with shaved
I
heads.
hit him.
Yeah.
I was so stupid.
Yeah, I have an idea. Why don't we find something to cheer him up? Come on.
Let's find him a
Why do
sharktopus.
you think he did it now? Shaved his head, I mean.
Last week, he got assigned his role in the community.
A breeder.
He wanted to be a soldier like me, but they decided he was to be a wife to one of the elders. It's tradition.
Poor kid.
Where is Santa Barbara?
It's in California.
Where's California?
Okay, so look, this is Seattle, and this is Santa Barbara.
And our island?
It's too small to see, but it would be up here.
So far.
Yep.
Good.
So, oh man, it was a long walk from Wyoming.
Well, yeah, I mean, it took him, what, they say 4 weeks to get there? Once they made the decision to
Something
go?
like that. Yeah. So Joel and Ellie walked all the way from over here to
Well,
over
no, they didn't. They drove a good chunk of that.
They drove, well, okay, but they drove to Pittsburgh, which is still in Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
It's not that far a drive.
that's true.
Oh man, there's this woman at the grocery store today who had the like heaviest Boston accent. It sounded like a caricature of someone from Boston. Like in line in front of me, it was just like,
Was she like yelling at people like, "Hey!"
no, she was just talking to the woman at the register, but it was
Gotta be something left around here.
so heavy.
Was it like Mark Wahlberg? Like,
Oh no, it was heavier than that. Mark Wahlberg has a light Bostonian accent compared to this woman.
oh, look at that seal shirt, dude.
That's pretty adorable.
Chubby seal shirt.
We can do better than these shirts.
What about that shirt?
Sure,
sharks, right?
like,
It's all moldy and stuff, though.
yeah, they would all be that way, man.
Look, there it is on a dress.
Probably don't get him a dress.
Yeah, it's probably not good.
Just saying that might not be the best way
After
to
that
cheer him up,
conversation we just had.
but- yeah, that might not be the best way to cheer him up. Oh, what about a snow globe?
Too fragile.
This is cute.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Anything worthwhile?
No.
Keep looking.
What's out there? Is that the parking lot or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
How about this pelican?
It should be like one of those like coin donation things, like the black holes, you know, or they like
you put
rolls
the
around
coin in and
inside.
it spins, it goes around.
Yeah. Except that would maybe be like a rocking back and forth as it goes down the gullet sort of thing. They had a big one of those at we did like a vocational career day thing at CSN when I was in high school. Like all the like STEM clubs got to go do. And I put a quarter in one of those. And some jackass on the far side of it grabbed the quarter as it went around and ran off with it.
You're a good person.
That's some jackassery.
It's for charity, dude. What the hell are you doing?
I know enough.
Abby, will you stop stealing my stuff, please?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you owned everything in the aquarium.
I peed on all of it.
My aquarium, my stuff. I'm just kidding. Take whatever you want. You can't.
Have you seen Lev?
Yeah. He was down that hallway. Can I talk to you?
I'll catch up.
She couldn't tell I was joking. I suck with kids.
Yeah.
They really like you, though. So, coming to Santa Barbara, right?
About that.
I can't.
Why?
You know why.
We can figure this out.
It's too late.
No, it isn't. I know. I know it's a fucking mess. I know. But we can choose to be happy. Happy. We're allowed to be happy.
Oh, and you're about to have a kid with your goofy-looking girlfriend. Maybe, isn't the best idea.
You hear that?
Lev! Get back here! Lev!
What's he doing?
He's going after her.
After who?
His mom.
She's gonna kill him, Abby.
Is the boat ready?
Not yet.
How much time do you need?
Days?
A few hours.
We'll head him off. We'll grab a boat from the marina.
Hey, she just had surgery. I'm fine.
How else am I gonna find him?
I'll go with you.
Owen?
They're heading to the fucking island.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna let her go by herself.
Actually, you are.
I can help.
Yeah, by staying here and fixing the fucking sailboat. Get your priorities straight. Yara, let's go. There's the marina.
So,
How you doing? I'm good. Okay.
I'm guessing, that by the time we get, like, when we get back, we're gonna find them killed.
Do wolves use this place?
We
Yeah.
left some of our boats there. Okay.
Around here.
So, living where we do, heavy rainfall is like kind of a treat. How quickly do you think you would get tired of the rain in Seattle?
You know, I probably would get tired of the rain fairly quickly.
So let's play here. Jump to the water.
And take a
Oh,
look
can you jump
around.
onto that ledge to your right there?
Yeah.
Nope,
No, it's not
maybe
letting
not.
me.
Okay.
That would have been the better play than whatever I'm about to do, I think.
Like, you can't make that jump, right?
No, I don't think so.
And you can't.
I can't make
that.
that
doesn't
jump.
look deep enough anyway.
Yeah,
What about through the elevator?
that's what I was just thinking.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Here.
Give me your hand. Oh,
Do it.
I definitely wouldn't want to be doing all this jumping around and stuff. Because, like, when you do big drops like that, you use your hands to brace your fall a lot.
yeah.
And
also,
your balance would be off.
yeah, I was gonna say she's probably isn't used to her balance yet. Like her.
So, how do we get to your village in one piece?
We don't.
Blind spots along the coast we can boat into. From there, we'll follow back roads.
They're safe?
Safest option we have.
They're,
they're
they're
safe-ish.
safe-ish.
Gonna change his mind?
No. He's stubborn.
Does he get what he's walking into?
Thought he did. Got a soft spot for her.
I mean, it's his mom.
Yeah, well, she wants to.
I mean, I think most people have a soft spot for their mom, right?
Yeah. Although
Can you make anything?
I've seen some really
Like shit to your moms?
no, I've seen some like really entitled kids that treat their moms like crap.
Oh.
Well, we could craft some incendiary shells if you think we might need them, or some hunting pistol ammo, which seems like it might be more useful.
Yeah.
Oh, anything we can upgrade with pills? Improved health kits.
Yeah, probably that.
The improved health kits?
Yeah. I don't know.
We still have more. Actually, let's
What's
see.
in the last category there?
Faster crafting?
Yeah, sure.
Improved melee?
That could be cool.
See, that could be cool too.
Yeah, and it leads ultimately to the improved suppressors, so.
Yeah. Go with that.
I refuse to call it a silencer. I don't care what the game calls it.
Yeah, well, it's a name brand, so.
Silencer Co.
No, Silencer literally is a name brand.
Yeah, it's Silencer Co. Company. To be fair, from what I understand, they are pretty much the best in the business.
How do we get to the marina from here?
Looks like we'll have to go around.
Was that a tree creaking? What if like going through the woods and like the trees are creaking in the wind and stuff and it's giving you a bunch of false positives when you go into listen mode? That'd be really annoying, right?
Yeah.
Down this way.
I mean, I know a lot of proponents of suppressors being like made legal and easier to acquire. uh, argue for like, that it doesn't in any way make a gun more dangerous, but it keeps you from going deaf.
Right. Someone breaks into your house in the middle of the night.
Keep your arm dry.
This is Seattle.
Yeah. Yeah, someone breaks in your house in the middle of the night and you reach for your 9mm behind your bed.
Yeah.
And you go all Danny DeVito. The Danny DeVito meme.
So I
started
blasting.
It's especially like anyone who's still asleep in the house. There has to be a reason for you to be up there, right?
Maybe?
Is that the way to continue, maybe? I don't know. Oh, wow. Flamethrower ammo, huh?
Not so. It's kind of a double-edged sword.
Yeah,
like,
'cause it's like-
I don't mind having more flamethrower ammo, but the fact that the game feels it needs to give it to me
Yeah.
is worrisome.
Yeah.
Abby, over here.
Like that commissar concerned meme.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone who's like still asleep in your house too.
Stop.
Their
Got it.
hearing's like extra sensitive.
Look how massive my muscles are. I got this.
It's gonna be like extra deaf from a gun going off in the middle of the night.
Okay, go. Go.
So, Mel totally knows that Owen and Abby fucked, right? That's her real problem.
Oh yeah. Well, so I think I think it wouldn't be as big a problem if Mel wasn't already convinced that Abby's kind of a shitty person.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think after she watched the way Abby killed Joel.
Yeah. Especially because Joel did not
Across the water over there.
like
Gotta get up to the road and go
kill
around.
her father in a particularly brutal way or anything.
Well, it's not like Joel targeted her father in particular. It was like, well, Joel just killed everyone
Like
who's in
if
the way.
if he'd have walked in with a gun out and
Here.
what's her father's name? Larry? Jerry.
Jerry, if he had just backed off.
If he'd have just gone
And he had-
like, okay, man, take her.
Yeah, because he was like, I'm not gonna let you take her, and then
He's
that's
holding
when
that
Joel-
scalpel out.
Big fat crab shack.
Oh, I want to eat at the Big Fat Crab Shack.
Oh yeah. But
Get
anyway,
some,
yeah, if the guy hadn't challenged Joel probably would have just grabbed Ellie and walked out.
yeah, get some Crab Louie in there, something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this looks like a looting opportunity.
Yeah.
Is that a note on the life preserver? Lifesaver? Oh, okay.
No.
I saw that square and thought it was a
Yeah, it was
note
just
on
how
there.
to use the life preserver.
Lifesaver, right? Life preserver is the vest.
Yeah.
We're not nautical people.
I know the difference between port and starboard.
As do I. So what's the hangman there?
I don't know. Let's see. And there's one in front.
Yeah. Oh wait, I was gonna say jealous, but the J's already.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, I feel like that probably has to be an L, right? Well, no, I guess it doesn't have to be, but... You're giving us a whole bunch of parts. Think
Yeah.
we get a workbench soon?
Hope so. I was expecting there to be a safe in here, and that would have been the code. Anything out on the key? Go out there. All right. Up. Let's see you climb a ladder.
Stay on the dock. I'll go get a boat and pick you up here.
No, I can help.
Not with this. I got it. Okay. Okay.
I'm actually kind of glad they did that, because... You know, it's like, moments ago, we showed how much trouble she has doing, like, some of the basic climbing stuff.
Yeah, because you're like, all right, how's she gonna handle this now?
Yeah.
Going up the ladder?
Well, not just that, but, like... How are you supposed to expect her to be, like, running around doing, the normal companion helpful shit in this upcoming firefight? Oh, is today the day of the big push?
Oh, the raid.
The raid? See, that's how we should sneak over to the island. Is, like, in a boat mixed in amongst Isaac's armada.
Got an armada, does he?
He must, right? Or a flotilla, at least.
What the fuck? Manny? You by yourself?
Yeah.
Shit. This sniper's a fucking bro.
What are you doing out here?
The boats. We were supposed to hit the island tonight. Then this pendejo showed up.
Dejo.
Oh, is it Tommy?
I sent the guy to call for help. Backup should be on the way. Should be.
I need one of those boats. Now.
Why?
Ask me later.
Then I guess you're gonna help me take this guy out.
Let's do it.
So I wonder if, like...
Stay low.
Because, you know, there's that, like...
Do my whole fucking...
You know, you see the scope up there, right?
We'll get him.
Light. Is at the right end of that bridge.
Fuck these trespassers.
What trespassers?
Last 2 days, they came out of nowhere. They're hitting us hard.
Why?
Don't know.
Because I think this would line up with the day... I'm guessing you're not going to be able to shoot him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you saw it up there on the bridge, right?
Yeah.
What was I thinking? This way.
See.
Go, go.
Anyway, this would line up about right with the radio reports of the lone sniper we heard, right?
Yeah. So it's either Tommy or Jesse.
I don't think it's Jesse. The way Jesse was talking, it sounded like he had just shown up in Seattle when he found Ellie.
Quick.
To the semi?
Yeah, that might have been better.
Because you really don't have anywhere to advance from here. Just gonna say, if you crawl, looked like you probably could have.
You okay?
Now.
Oh, gross. Ooh. So it looks like you could probably take cover behind that broken...
What?
It looks like you could probably take cover right here, right outside the door.
Right here? You
Yeah,
wanna
but I don't
crawl
think
up?
you need to be crawling to do it. I think it's... I mean, you should definitely use a first aid kit.
Okay, what do you want to do? Let's get inside of that garage.
We can use this as cover.
I'm right behind you. Go.
Talking about over there?
I think so.
It's falling apart.
Yeah, no shit. I can only move so fast with it.
Go.
Look, he's good.
No shit. We should be going after them. Still the goddamn island.
How is that still on?
Anyway, is there more looting to be had in here?
Oh,
I think you're pretty safe from them at the moment.
I could probably
There's a melee weapon.
grab that.
You should make a first aid kit. Because they keep giving you stuff for making them, but we're full on those. Like that rack. Okay, cool.
I hit the triangle and the square at the same time. Oh.
Yeah, now we got a hammer. Just like step out in the street and just fling the hammer at them from here. I wonder why they keep giving you flamethrower fuel.
Are we gonna get up there and then like, because obviously you don't kill Tommy.
Right.
So we're gonna get up there and Tommy's gone, but like all this commotion has attracted some infected, maybe.
Maybe.
Manny.
So, like, there's no way at this point that she could go back to the WLF, right?
Right.
What the fuck is he doing?
He's attracting the infected towards you.
He's luring them to us. Get ready.
That's why they were giving you the flamethrower fuel.
Let's get up to the...
You gonna get out of my way, asshole? Ah, damn it!
Oh, that's a clicker. You had the flamethrower ready, why didn't you?
I don't know.
She was reloading it. You're reloaded now, so.
That's better. Going now!
Well, that sucked.
Yeah, I don't know why you're not running from cover to cover more.
Fuck, why is it not... Like, Why wasn't it equipped?
Because you pulled out, you had equipped the rifle before, after the last batch, you had re-equipped the rifle.
Shit.
There's a clicker. Is it a clicker? Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait to get my hands on this guy.
Ooh, there's something there.
Where?
On the trash can.
Oh.
Abby, over here.
Yeah, I want to check things first.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead, I'll cover you.
Go.
Where did he go?
Couldn't have gone far.
What if he came this way on the bridge? What if he's behind you now? Oh.
Down!
Damn it!
Yeah, I'm thinking you can't shoot him.
Probably not. Alright. I pushed the wrong button. Stood up.
Where did he go?
Couldn't have gone far.
Okay.
Down!
Damn it!
No, he's just doing target practice.
Ooh. Fuck. So, how many does he reload at a certain point?
I don't know.
Where did he go?
Couldn't have gone far.
Nothing back there, doesn't look like.
Maybe we should just run up directly behind Manny. Let the AI tell you when to run.
Yeah, maybe.
Down!
Damn it!
Or not.
Hey! ¡Ese pinche muerto! He's right there! Go, 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 go!
Keep the pressure up!
Shit, watch out! We got you, pendejo!
Where'd he go?
Down there.
Oop, that was dumb of me.
Yeah. Well, you
I
let that,
didn't mean to go over that. It just
you vaulted that railing, and I was like, "It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it pays off."
I didn't mean to go over that railing. My thumb twitched on the X button.
You see him?
Flank him! There! There!
Fuck, get up! God, it takes her so long to get back up when she gets hit once.
Yeah, well, she's got a lot to lift. Great, just tell him our plan, Manny.
Well, I mean, what else are you gonna do?
I don't know. Give him hand signs. Hopefully he only knows Air Force.
Come on. Flush him out.
I saw something over here. I thought. Or it's just a reflection.
I think it's just a weird texture glitch.
Yeah. Well, I think you can open that door behind you.
Yeah, you can. I was gonna see if there was any more, like, first aid kit making stuff or anything.
Doesn't really look like it.
Yeah.
Manny.
You're gonna take a shot as soon as you go through there, right?
Yeah, you think Manny's gonna die?
You could.
Screw it. Let's
Yep.
Do you think it even occurs to her until she finds Ellie that this could be related to Jackson?
No, I don't think it occurs to her at all.
So he came back in here, right?
Yeah, you just heard him come in. But Tommy's a ninja.
Well, he was a Firefly.
Sure.
I wonder if this is one of those situations that, like, you're meant to lose.
Well, yeah, we know she doesn't kill Tommy here.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you know,
No matter what you do, like, you're just wasting all your ammo if you even bother trying anything.
yeah.
What are you throwing pipe bombs for?
I don't know. 'Cause we can't see where he is, so it's just... I kind of figure we need to, like, do damage to him to the point where he, like, runs off or something. Oh, we just needed to go out. Oh, so that explains the back wound on Tommy.
You alright? Happy? Yeah. You. Yeah.
Gave me a scar right here on top of my other scar.
Who was that? Shit. It doesn't matter.
Well, she recognized him.
Come on. Take that boat.
Yep. I mean, what? So something she's got to be thinking to herself is like, there was a lot of people living in Jackson, right?
Right.
I think it's pretty ballsy of Lev to go out in this weather in that little dinky ass boat.
Yeah. I heard that motor and for a second I was like, oh, is that gonna be some big monster? Oh wait, it was the motor.
Yeah, because you know,
Like for half a second it was like really growly is why.
because the cordyceps unleashed the Kraken near Seattle.
You know, I wouldn't be
Where is everybody?
surprised.
I would.
We don't use this corner of the island.
It's sacrilegious.
Look, Lev's boat. We have to catch up to her.
Actually that
Do you
was
know where
my
it's going?
boat.
To our house.
It wasn't her boat either. She stole it first.
How far is it?
Across the island.
Well,
What
hopefully,
about your people?
We'll take back trails.
hopefully we'll be able to loot enough to replace all the
Sure
shit
wolves
Nolan
aren't
just
happening
used.
tonight.
Yeah, that's what my friend told me.
I'm not the one who threw random
use the storm
pipe
as a
bombs.
cover.
I threw one random pipe bomb.
Unless Isaac changes his mind.
Yeah, but
Your leader, Isaac. What does he want?
But I mean, used a
And
ton of
weapons
first
to
aid
fight.
kits.
At what cost? At this point, any cost.
Up here.
Are you good climbing that?
It's the fastest way.
oh man, that is some
So I would
rough climbing.
I would be
wrap that
reaching
stump
around-
around with
yeah, I would
the-
be reaching around the ladder and like pulling with my right hand around the backside of the ladder
yeah.
as much as I could. You'd obviously have to like bring it back around for these brackets.
Abby! Grabbing supplies. Just in case.
Like this Idaho quarter.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Never know when you could use an Idaho quarter.
So are there 51 quarters to collect in this game?
There are 50 quarters to collect in the game.
Oh, they didn't give the DC quarter
No,
to you?
'cause that's not a state, despite what
But it still has a quarter.
I know. But for what I saw, there are 50 quarters.
Okay.
Fuck.
Because they did do a DC
I've seen him around.
quarter for the original
Sorry.
state quarters.
Glad we're friends.
It is what it is.
Oh, did they disembowel him as well, or is that the birds picking at him, do you think?
I think they might have disemboweled him. Oh yeah.
Abby, why are you helping us?
Lev asked me the same thing. I guess you don't deserve this. But also, I needed to. I had to.
She's got some real guilt issues she's dealing with, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it really is like just down to Abby by the time she finds Ellie in the theater, huh?
Yeah.
Oh no. What is that?
It's our warning signal. Your people are here. The whole island is on alert now. We need to hurry.
God damn it, Isaac.
We'll cut through the logging camp.
Follow me.
Another
How many
quarter.
people live here?
Around 1,000.
How many soldiers?
Half of us are trained in combat.
What are the other half gonna do when my people get here?
Some will hide. Most will fight.
I don't know if I'd call them your people at this point, Abby. Like, they will absolutely just arrest you when they find you
Yep.
at this point. Especially if they show up in the island and, like, Abby's here.
Right. She'll be labeled a traitor, like, automatically.
Yeah. I mean, come on. She went AWOL. They captured her. She broke out. And they find her amongst the enemy.
I'm hoping for some, like, Ewok traps.
I'm hoping I can pick up that axe. Oh, the potatoes will get all wet out here.
Yeah. First of all, there should have been a,
Is that... That's not like... Is that the same, like... thing as the big pickaxe thing? Like, is it an equivalent?
I don't know.
I think so, yeah.
Anyway, it's like, guys, you're in Seattle. You should have covered those potatoes all along.
Yeah. Also, your, you know, steel-headed axe.
Something sitting on the crates over there.
Oh.
Or hay bales. Ooh.
I should probably have that out, right?
Yeah, you probably don't need a flamethrower for this. Unless you're just some sort of monster.
I mean, look at these thatch roofs, dude. Although they probably wouldn't catch in this weather, but...
I was just talking about killing humans with a flamethrower rather than... Like, it's one thing to kill zombies.
So,
The
like,
flamethrower.
it got this, like, Viking longhouse thing going on here.
A note.
So, I wonder if we're gonna find out that, like, the elders are
Where's everyone?
manipulating everyone to, like, stay in power and have all the best stuff for themselves.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely going on.
Because, like, when you were, like, when you made that joke about Lev finding out his job, and you were like, breeder, and then
It turns out
and
to
then
be
Yara
true.
was, yeah, and then it turned out to be true. Yara's like, wife for one of the elders. I was like, all right, that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah,
That's some real cult shit going on, right?
May her light guide us through the storm.
that's quite the
When
carving.
you're lost in the darkness, look for the light.
What's that?
Something my dad used to say.
So,
You know, my dad, the guy who murders children.
We need to climb up there.
so they got a cart, right?
Mm.
Presumably that means they have a wheelwright. They apparently have a Cooper.
No, they just took all those from Pier 1. Remember, this is a world before Pier 1 that went out of business.
So
Get them to the shelter! Go!
I was reading something about that song that
This is bad.
Joel sings to Ellie
Yeah.
on the guitar, and then Ellie singing it later.
The gate'll be locked. The lumber mill. That building on the right with the torches.
That gets us out of here?
Yeah, we can cut through it.
Perfect. Come on.
So that's a song by I'm drawing a blank on the name right now, but the like famous Seattle band that's not Nirvana,
Oh,
the one that's like still active, making new stuff. I think they had some posters in the music stores.
I think. I know who you're talking about, but I'm just not a grunge fan.
But the thing about the song is that it was made in like 2014, I think.
Full on arrows. That's bullshit. Not Soundgarden you're thinking of, is it?
Dude, it might be. I don't know. Like, you know how I am. If it's not metal, I don't really pay much attention to it these days. Or industrial.
This reminds me of a book I'm listening to, 40K book.
Yeah.
It describes how, like, the parchment production on Terra.
Yeah.
Because, like, while nothing is exported off Terra, they still have to make a lot of stuff there.
Right.
And parchment is used because it's more resilient and longer lasting than paper. It doesn't degrade. And nobody trusts, like, digital means of record keeping.
Right.
In the Imperium. So they make parchment. And so there's different grades. There's
What the?
a texture pop out.
Man, PlayStation's having some difficulties
Yeah.
with
So
this.
they do, like, they make, like, the really, like, wealthy will use parchment that is actually made from pig flesh, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's expensive. Otherwise, they just genetically grow pigskin. It's just, like, kilometer-long pieces of pigskin that they cut into parchment, that they grow and then cut into parchment.
Interesting.
Or after, like, they have to do the whole process of, like, you know, rendering it and...
Yeah, but considering it's
everything.
40K
Yeah.
and the scale everything is done on, it wouldn't surprise me if, like, it's one long piece so that, like, by the time they're cutting it, it's still attached to the origin of the line, of the production line.
Yeah, it could be, because this Inquisitor is, has disguised himself as, like, some sort of inspector.
Oh, you can, I guess, swim into these buildings.
Okay. Like, come along to inspect, like, these manufactorums and stuff, and so this one is a parchment production facility, and he's just talking about, like, the smells of all the chemicals is just, like, nauseating. And it also describes pigs because it talks about you know, most people in the Imperium have never seen a live pig, but it describes how they're, like, so fat and bloated because they're, like, force fed these foods that, like, make them grow, like, huge, and their, like, legs are all just spindly and don't even touch the ground.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's disgusting. And, like, the closest thing, like, most Imperial citizens have seen to beef, or to to a cow is like the meat slurry that they're fed is like, or given as rations or something. There's a bunch of them right here.
I thought they mostly ate people.
In the hive cities, yeah, there's a lot of what do they call it? Corpse starch or corpse mash.
I think corpse starch and Soylent's Viridian.
So they do eat people, but that's not enough.
I figured like that would be the most abundant food source in the galaxy.
Yeah. I mean, this is just talking about hive cities and stuff. And then Terra, of course, is like just nothing but hive cities, like clustered together. Because it's all like one big city like Coruscant.
Right. I know that the Emperor's Palace is on Mount Everest.
Yeah.
They can get him from here? Shit.
Not without alerting him, apparently. Oh, he dodged that? Ooh, pills. Pills are good.
Alright, out of suppressor now.
I didn't kill him, you shot him in the throat with an arrow.
I know.
You can grab this guy when he comes in. Nope.
Oh. Okay. First time that's happened.
Well, yeah, it's the first time that's happened since the first time it happened.
Was there a first time that happened before?
Yeah, first time you encounter the scars is Ellie.
Oh, right.
But that's the first time since then that it's happened. I imagine
Right.
on harder difficulties it happens more often.
Probably. Alright. Well, I'm kind of pinned down in here at the moment.
Yeah, I guess. Kind of. What's your rifle ammo looking like?
9.
Oh, get an arrow here? No, motherfucker.
If I can get back into this building, there was more arrows in here. He's doing pretty well, too. Alright.
Oh, there's something over there.
So these arrows that are made for bows, their fletchings wouldn't be arranged correctly to shoot out of a crossbow.
Abby, over there.
How well do you think that that would actually work out of this thing?
I don't know. Because quarrels just have like two they usually just have 2 fletchings side by side, right? Instead of
Yes.
3 fletchings.
Yes.
I suppose that there's nothing like, I mean, it still might work okay, but the fletchings partially pointing down might hinder you knocking the arrow or the onto the crossbow.
Yeah. Yeah, not gonna have any cover to get this guy from in there.
Nope.
Okay. Wait till he's coming back around and throw a brick over here at the corner. Might get him to come investigate. Unless there's going to be 2, one right behind the other coming around here.
Yeah.
I think that one's not on the same deck, though.
Yeah, I think he might be farther away. Ah, you asshole.
Don't see anything.
Fine then, if you're not going to come down here, you get an arrow to the head.
I just had like a conspiracy theory thought.
Uh-huh.
What if this whole like, because there was at one time like a peace treaty, right? And then like Isaac killed their killed the prophet.
Right.
What if this whole like war was orchestrated like between Isaac and these elders? Like they're working together to like keep this war going.
Yeah, that could be. Oh, come on.
Jesus Christ. She just like leaned her head forward and the arrow just went right by.
That was some bullshit. Ah! It should give me an arrow when they hit me with one, right? Just pull it out and use it in my own crossbow.
Sure.
They gonna come around the corner here?
Where are they going? They gonna come around the corner here?
I mean, we could always go with that option.
Sure. Could.
So unless he comes down this ramp, I'm not going to be able to get that guy without being shot at from the guy on the far side.
Oh no, Ryan!
That guy seemed upset that we shot his buddy.
Yeah, maybe it was his brother. There's a lot of that kind of thing goes on in these games.
Yeah.
This guy's here to avenge Ryan, though.
Oh no, Ryan didn't return the signal. Come on, buddy. Come on.
You can do it.
You know you want to look. Aren't you just the least bit curious? Alright, so there's still that guy over there.
Friend of Ryan.
Presumably.
It sounded like the yell came from over there. There's like 3 guys. Did that kill him?
No. That killed him, though. Oh.
Got that one.
At least someone did. Here, Yara. Take this rifle and go around the other side. Oh.
I think that's it.
Sorry, I just totally murdered a bunch of your people.
All right. Just...
I feel like there's got to be like a workbench around here, right?
Yeah, maybe in that lumber mill or something. I don't know. Let's take a look around since we keep finding pills and parts.
Yeah. They like brewing their own hooch out here?
Probably. What do you think's in those barrels?
They do look like they could be hooch barrels. If I'm a judge of barrels.
I think. So they said that. Well, they said that's hit the mic. That's the way to continue, right?
Right.
It's through the
Or
mill.
is
Or no, it's for the through the mill or through the.
they said the lumber mill, but I think that's this big building here that Yara's standing in front of.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think I can actually get inside of this one.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I mean, the door's barred, so.
Couldn't possibly defeat that locking mechanism.
There's something sitting over here.
Health.
Ooh, arrows.
And rifle bullets. But yeah, we're gonna find out something that's like suitably horrible about these elders, right?
More than what we've already gleaned.
Yeah, like there's like they can't possibly make it so that we sit here and go, well, yeah, these cultist guys are clearly the maybe not the good guys, but the better guys. They all have to be shitty, equally shitty, right?
So Lev's 13 years old and was told that he was going to be the wife of an elder.
That's
When do
pretty
you think,
shitty.
Well, when do you think that was going to happen? Right?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, was it like, yeah, you're going to be wife of the elder in 5 years?
so Yara,
Or in 5 months?
so Yara is a soldier,
Yeah.
and mentioned that she has training on. This looks like an area with a workbench. It mentioned that like she's gone through their soldier training or whatever, right?
Right.
It's,
So it's not like all women.
right, but well, what I was gonna say is, how old do you think she is?
I don't know. Abby keeps calling her a kid, which makes me think she's a teenager still, but
Yeah, what, like 17, 18 maybe?
maybe, yeah.
Come on, this way.
Damn,
Hold it. There's arrows to be had.
so many arrows.
And gun arrows.
Gun food. Like, the crossbow has been very selectively useful up to this point, because they just haven't been giving us enough ammo for it to really be a go-to weapon. And we can't make our own as Abby, so...
Yeah. So you gotta be like, alright, I'm gonna use crossbow for this now.
Right, it's like, you know what? I really just... If I could take out that clicker in this area from here, from over here, like, it's just gonna make things a lot easier for me. So there wasn't a...
No workbench that I saw.
It felt like the kind of area that would have had one, and there was like a ton of parts sitting around, right?
Yeah.
Man.
You'd be slipping on that. You wouldn't just be running up that hill, that muddy hill.
Holy shit.
May she protect us.
Yara, we
Yeah,
need
that's what I said.
See, look, that's totally an armada. Look at all those boats.
Yeah, alright.
Isaac, what are you doing?
Getting
Committing
people killed.
genocide.
Well, from that note we got when we first got here,
Get down.
They're on our territory now. Let's show them what they deserve. Through her love, we will survive this.
like, from that note we saw when we first got to the island, they clearly have no freaking clue how many scars there are.
Yeah. Might be able to just grab her.
Machete. All right. That seemed pretty unnecessary. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like we could have just...
You probably could have just walked past them and they've been down there by the cliff the whole time and not have affected anything.
Probably. But I feel like you're obligated to kill everyone you come across.
Is that right?
Let's go.
Okay.
Well, I mean, from like a story perspective, right? Like, that's kind of like the theme, right? It's okay. Apparently, you can
Wrong
get on the
side.
back side of the ladder.
Wrong side of the ladder.
Not many games that you can do that in. You know?
Oh, what's this?
A log of all the horrible things the elders do. Oh, it's a watch log. Picket log.
So they've been destroying all the like modern buildings.
Yeah.
All right.
So I wonder what a brigade means to them, because they kept using that term for like just a group of soldiers.
I mean, it could just be like 5 guys or something.
Ready?
You know.
Because like, you know, they're like hunting brigade. I'm like, that feels like a lot of people to go hunting.
Like I said, it might just be like a few guys, like
Yeah.
5 or something.
Well, before we go on into this village, where there's probably going to be a bunch more enemies, it's probably a good place to call it for this video. It's time-wise. I feel like we're definitely about to hit like another action-packed sort of sequence here. This was a nice, relaxing episode in comparison to the last one.
Because there's no giant like chimera.
Here's the
Infected.
thing, even if that thing wasn't in there, that would have been a stressful episode. Like just going down into the sub-basement like that or whatever. That was just... without the blob monster, that would have been bad.
Well, yeah, I mean, until even that, I was building up a lot more in my head because I remember running through through the basement as Ellie, and there's just clickers everywhere, and
yeah.
I was actually expecting a lot more down
apparently
there.
Ellie released all the clickers. Or Abby released all the clickers
Yeah,
that Ellie saw.
I was actually, I mean, not counting the boss fight, I was actually expecting more like enemies down there.
Yeah.
But that boss fight was enough on its own.
Yeah. But anyway, so, you know, back to normal sort of Last of Us spot, you know, stuff like sneaking through areas, killing enemies, couple, you know, to the point until it devolves into a firefight.
Yeah.
Pretty classic Last of Us, right?
Right.
But yeah, so we don't know how long the next area is going to take, so we're just going to stop it there for this recording. So, yeah, check out the other videos leading up to this one, because we are deep in the story now, and you really don't want to be watching this if you're unaware of what happened in the story before this. And like I said at the beginning, I was wrong about being close to reviewing videos again by the time this comes out that I've been saying for the last few episodes. So I was unaware that like everything got bumped back another couple of weeks on their release. So eventually we'll get back to Newfangled Motion Picture Show though. One day. Right?
Yep.
But until next time, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Toodles.